So my question today is, can I get divorced without an attorney? I bet you've probably wondered that, right? Well, the answer is yes. There are actually three different options that I'll go through in this video of ways that you can get divorced. And each way there's a right answer for each different type of person depending on your situation. So the first option is to do it for free without an attorney. That is actually called a pro se divorce. So the way that you can do that is you get on the phone and you call the clerk of courts in your county. So just Google clerk of courts in whatever county you're in. Call them up and ask them for a set of forms that you need to get divorced. They'll know it's the pro se divorce forms. In our county, when I called them up, I could pay $10 and have them send me a packet, or I could pick it up, or they can show you, depending on how advanced your county is. There is a place online in my county where I can go onto their website and download those divorce forms myself. That is a good option for people who don't have a lot of money, want to save as much money as possible, and the divorce is uncontested. What does uncontested mean? It means that neither you or your spouse is going to give each other a hard time in the divorce process. You agree on the terms. This would not be a good case for you if your husband is going to give you a hard time about the custody or about how you're going to split up the assets. If that is an issue, not a good choice for you. It's also not a good choice for you if you have assets and you're kind of questioning, like, well, what assets should I take? I'm concerned that I'm not gonna, come out in good shape financially in the divorce. Like maybe my spouse is gonna get more than his share of the marriage, of the financial assets. Then you should really contact an attorney or like a divorce financial analyst that can help you figure out like a good negotiation, a settlement proposal to propose to the other side. Seek more help if that's your case. So the second option is to do an online divorce. So that's basically the same thing as the first option, but you have a little bit more help in the process, because when you download those forms from the county website, it's a little bit confusing. There's multiple forms, there's like different waiting periods that you have. It's kind of hard to fill out. You have to be kind of clever and be patient. And it's sort of like doing your own taxes, like without TurboTax, if you've ever tried to do that. Like actually printing out the 1040 form and like filling that out. It's hard to do on your own. So the online divorce option is good if you have those same criteria, that you want to save as much money as possible, you don't want to pay for attorney fees, and that both you and your spouse are not going to disagree on any of the terms, either custody or financial. So to get that option, just go onto Google and type in online divorce, and there's going to be a bunch of ads that pop up, and then organic sites as well that will give you options. I like Divorce Writer, but there's lots of different options out there. So the first one is free. There might be a little bit of cost associated to it. The online divorce, you can expect to spend anywhere between like $250 and $500. And then the third option is the traditional way of getting an attorney. So that's going to cost you anywhere from $500 for an uncontested divorce, which means you agree on everything, anywhere to $20,000 if you have to go to court. For me personally, my divorce was way more expensive than that higher end of the spectrum. But I mean, mine was kind of an isolated incident. I don't think there are many divorces as expensive as mine was. but I am here to impart my lessons learned to you. So why would you get an attorney? One, it's just the traditional way of getting divorced. When you think of getting a divorce, you think of hiring an attorney. So, I mean, it's sort of like the default. Two, I mean, you have more safety there, that you know that you're not getting ripped off in the process because you have someone else watching out for your best interest. And three, if your spouse is giving you a hard time about certain things, about custody or about dividing up the finances, pretty much an attorney is going to be your best way to go with that. So there are your 3 options to getting divorced. I hope this helped. If it did, subscribe to my channel and sign up for my email list, which is in the description box below. And keep your chin up, because you are an overcomer.